All right, welcome to Umeda. Let's see if I can't turn this around. You know what? Hey, how's the quality? I am currently outside of Yodobashi Camera, a super huge electronics store, and I'm going to make my way past this, which is the JR Namba building, and walk down a street of Christmas lights. Oh, good to know. I'm actually using just my like headbud microphone because the big microphone is just gigantic and I'm not sure how well it'll do, but Japanese ambulance. Bikes. It is much colder than I thought it was going to be, so I hope I can do this quick. All that little stream up there is people. Should be able to cross soon. Yeah, they're really good about keeping everything really clean. You know, there's no trash bins or receptacles anywhere nearby because you have to take your own trash home with you, or find a convenience store. There's a lot of bicycles though. I actually used to live around here a long time ago, and I would come to this electronics shop almost every single day while I waited for a bus or the train. This is not where the bullet train leaves from, but a lot of trains come through here every day. There actually used to be no sky bridges and you just had to wait on traffic lights. I should have started up there because I'm sure the view would have been great. How are you doing today? I guess night for you, right? Like, how are you tonight? Japanese. And I'm sure there are some drug abusers or people who have drug. Not gonna. You might find or passed out, but a couple too many drinks. A lot, because I think they see a white person and they think, oh, it's a Christian guy, they're all white, but I very rarely give anybody money. I'm doing good. Only first world problems. Can you tell it's COVID? Can you count how many people you find that don't have a mask on? Because it's going to be very few. Oh, this is one of my favorite places. They actually make steam. They're really tasty. Okay. Yeah, that might happen. My phone is kind of old and doesn't really like doing this, to be honest. And we are walking towards the Christmas lights. I definitely need to remember that if I'm gonna do a walk along like this with my phone, to wear gloves, because it is very, very chilly right now. Ario-san, hello. It goes. This is where they shoot. Oh, it's much colder than 13. I think it's about 8 right now. It's a JR building. This is the Hanshin. Here is the Hankyu. Each of these are giant department stores, hotels. Let's see if I can get this. That building is a little big. But, oh, windy. How do I get down and over? Oh, I'm glad to hear it. This is actually just my microphone from my headphones. I didn't want to get the big microphone out because it just sticks out so much. Let's not get thrown out of the Dior section of the Hankyu department store. I don't know if it's gonna cut out right now because I'm inside a building. But here in a couple minutes, I'll start making my way down the main high-end street where like Ferrari and Tesla, Alfa Romeo all have their shops, and they probably are gonna have some Christmas stuff. All right, let's change it. I actually bought a really big, what's it called? Battery pack, and it is just so ridiculously heavy. site still. And I don't even know if I can cross. It looks like I'm gonna have to cross the cross. This is one of the cleaner parts of the city because it's like where all the high-end shopping starts. But like all these are taxis just waiting, but they're all clean taxis. I would potentially illegally cross the street from time to time, but my boss actually found out about my channel and might pop in, and we're not supposed to do anything illegal, so it's probably better not to do that. Well, there's a mega donkey over here. Oh, it's only 2 hours difference, Aryo-san? I thought it would be more than that. Jared's on the other side of the planet. Ugh. I can't cross over here either. Time to change hands. Burning the midnight oil, huh? Oh, jog. Don't run. Hello, Tokyo Paul 360. Nice to have you here. I made a mistake, went out the wrong entrance, went to the right store, but now I'm trying to walk around crosswalks because if I go in the subway, my connection's gonna die. Maybe I should have just gone to the Daimaru building. It would have been a lot quicker. have some Christmas lights. And you were not kidding about the wind. If I can ever get to the electronics area at nighttime, you can check out all those girls in anime costumes and dressed up like maid cafe girls. Some people like it. Recently, the housewife or mom dress up has been the hot thing. I had no idea how hard it would be to see these Christmas lights along the backlight of the buildings, because they're all lit up too. It is only like 5:30 Japan time, but it is dark. It's a little tiger statue. That guy's cute. I actually was trying to I was trying to go to an illumination show that I had heard about, and I didn't think to check their website, but it was canceled this year about a week ago out of fears of a new COVID outbreak, which I guess was good, but oh well. Little pachinko action. It's not loud yet. Craft beer, Namba on tap. These guys are making taiyaki. They're fish desserts. I like the tapioca ones filled with custard. Don't stop. Yeah, the canceled event fear is real. Oh. They've got little tiger statues for different elementary schools. So, Jared, you don't know this, but the big baseball team that's here is the Hanshin Tigers. So, a lot of stuff in Osaka, the Kansai area around Osaka, has like a tiger theme to it. There's a shrine that's just next to a police station. I need to recalibrate my gimbal. Really? I actually went to go see Hanshin Tigers a couple times live, and I sat in these box seats with some friends, and every single time we went, they lost like really bad. And the people that sat next to us said, please don't come to any more games. They're so superstitious. Ooh. Before we continue on, here's the back side of that shrine. If you weren't paying attention, you just might miss it. I've never seen one lit up like this. I think they have some restaurants in there, but yeah. Yeah, join us for another one some other time. Good night, man. Ooh, brick fire pizza. I could go for a margarita. 1,000 yen for a pizza. It's a little expensive. My shoe has become untied. Ooh. In my hand. A nice ginkgo or icho lit up. I really like the ginkgo trees, icho. They're one of my favorite trees that are popular in Japan. Thanks guys for dropping by again. Really appreciate the extra viewers. Moved on to some purple. Yeah, it's funny because I miss going to other places. I probably haven't traveled anywhere without my family and for a long time. Yeah, I actually thought about asking him if he'd like to meet up today, but I wasn't actually sure if I would be able to come out and do this till about 3 or 4 hours before. So number 1 non-masker. Mitsuketa. Right here is the American consulate. I have been here many times. I used to work as an intern at a international law office over here. So This is actually leaving Umeda, and now we're at Yodabashi. But one of the best places to eat here. You can get the unadon. Do either of you guys like unagi donburi? I actually don't care for it so much. I know a lady that eats it like every day. Yeah, I started going there like 2 or 3 presidents ago for stuff. Ooh, this is a coffee shop that I've actually eaten at a couple times. It still smells like smoke outside, even though smoking's not allowed inside. So up here is actually the Osaka City Hall and Board of Education, the museum and other stuff. I did a quick walk around where I ate lunch here in like a video, but the river actually runs around City Hall, and each of the bridges are lit up different. Lido in the house. Konbanwa. Bridge this side. All over. We're gonna have to definitely do something for the 2025 Expo. It'd be interesting to make a trip out there to see how it's going right now to get everything ready. I'm gonna clean the lens real quick. There we go. I'm gonna set it down again because I just unzipped my jacket all the way by accident and I can't get it back up. The air horns of welcome, yes, yes. There's a citizen who is concerned about stuff. So they recently changed the outside. Usually there's way more stuff, but it looks good. When I came from here just a little while ago, none of these lights were on, so I'm glad they all got turned on. Over here on the right, where there's a building that's being reconstructed, that one. That used to be the Mizuno Sports Company factory. And you could actually go in there, get your feet like 3D scanned and weighed and get shoes that were made for your feet. It was a really cool shop. But the Osaka City illumination. If you're inside the building right now, at like 4 o'clock in the afternoon, they tell you to shut all the windows and doors so that people can see the lights better. So the entire city hall has their blinds shut right now. Paul, I actually really like the tree thing that you did, where you went to go look for all those trees and had the music. That was really cool. I'm gonna unplug my mic for a minute to charge my phone before I walk. I'm curious to see what you guys say about the audio when I do that. I think that is it for this. You did like a stream where you were going around looking at all the trees in Tokyo that were on like that one shopping street. They had like the 3D mapped Harry Potter Christmas tree. So this right now is without any extra microphone. This is just the in-body mic. Okay, I'll have to look at that when I get home. Okay, yeah, I think as long as the wind's not blowing or there's not a bunch of noise, it's probably gonna be fine. It's just once I get out here on the main road where the wind blows, it'll be a lot noisier. All right, end of Yodoyabashi and on to Hommachi. Here's the other side of that river that goes around City Hall. Pretty surprised for it being so cold that I'm really doing okay. It's probably the arm workout I'm getting holding this gimbal. Let's see. I think I want to cross the street so that as I walk through Hommachi, I can go by all the really expensive car shops. You know, I haven't had ramen in a shop like by myself ever. I actually don't usually eat ramen out. I go with my family from time to time, but maybe like once a year. I don't eat ramen or hot food actually. Do you guys like really hot food? Not like flavor wise, but temperature wise. Well, we're getting into fancy car territory. Let's see if he peels out. Oh, not really. There he goes. Light was green when I started walking. Yeah, in Japan it's called nekojita, or like cat's tongue. I just don't like hot stuff. I think like 3 years ago, I was walking and talking, and we went out to dinner and we had nabe, like the hot table soup, and there was some really hot tofu in it, and I was trying to blow the tofu off, and somebody said something really funny, and I inhaled and I actually swallowed the tofu and scalded my throat and my stomach. And since then I just don't do hot stuff. Really, I have to meet up with Alito sometime and get the okay from my family. Ooh, we just walked by a naked lady statue. I never go out. Like, the city is completely wasted on me. I think my first 3 or 4 years here, I went to 2 bars the whole time. Like, that was it. And they were the same bar. It was not the hub, but the Irish pub in Shinsaibashi that my friend worked at. Or was just always at. I don't know if he actually worked there. He has his own bar now, so. Lito, have you ever been to, it's not a bad owner. Ah, yeah. Ooh, the fishbone thing is the worst. My son actually doesn't eat fish because of that very reason. Drives my wife crazy because like fish is so important to the Japanese diet, but he just doesn't like fish because of it. Lito, if you ever come to this building, the Oda building, Odona, downstairs, let's see if they have it on the outside. This is right next to Yodobashi. Anyway, downstairs they have a Vietnamese restaurant that is fantastic. The owner is a Vietnamese refugee who's lived their whole life in Japan but brought her family over, and the food is really, really good and very well priced for a nice bowl of pho and like spring rolls and stuff. Are getting more visible. If the wind gets too bad, let me know and I'll switch my other microphone back in. I used to walk this way a lot to go to a meeting that was in Hommachi, and perhaps on the way stop at a restaurant. All right, that's good to hear. It's only really windy at the side streets. Yeah, I actually ate at that restaurant, I don't know, the last like a couple weeks ago, but I went with my Korean friend and a while back, and he had like the super hot red soup of death, super spicy pho, and it like killed me, and I was like, no thank you. So I just had a normal pho-ga or pho, but like the chicken or the beef one. But I love banh mi. The sandwich are so good. I might actually have to come back out here with my camera just to take some photos. These lights look really great. We'll switch hands. I'm about halfway. One thing I gotta learn how to do is pan, but not pan too fast. Double zoom. Yeah, when I upload the actual video, I might have to rip some stuff out. Oh yeah, so that should have been really near here, right? In that live stream you guys did. And then walk to it. Yeah, for my big camera, I have a 70D, and I'm a big guy, right? Like I'm almost 2 meters tall, so I got decently big hands, and that works really great. But I messed up the sensor, and so I bought an M50. Well, it's great, my wife loves it, but it's like the size of my cell phone, so I have a really hard time holding on to it. So with the Black Friday sales, I almost thought to buy a kit to it. Yay. Now comes the car dealerships. This is actually a lot more lights than I thought it was going to be. I'm gonna turn it on the other way to try to get the light to adjust, and then go back There we go. Oh, I found my first tree. I think they've been working on this building for like a year and a half, 2 years. Still haven't started any type of construction. Merry Christmas. It feels really weird carrying this thing out and about right now. Because I'm like the only one doing it. I remember seeing people all the time do it. And thought, wow, that looks so weird. And now I'm the person actually doing it. Start walking faster. 6 o'clock. Oh my goodness, if they made it pedestrian only, that would have been crazy. All right, almost to Hommachi, where Hard Rock is usually supposed to be. I haven't been. I used to go for their like triple chocolate parfaits. Here's a temple that's all lit up. It would be funny to get to an event or something and then have like 5 or 6 people all talking to the stream independently of each other. I'm gonna step out in the middle of a crosswalk. Get a still. Oh! Have the gimbal give out. Shrine. Oh, this is a temple, right? Yeah. So this is Hommachi. 2 more major stations until Namba. The lights are really nice. Did you come, Lido, when there was lights out, or was that before? So if anybody does watch this, sorry it's a little late, but there's some other great people in the chat right now. So far it's only you guys, but if anybody does watch this later, I'll put a link to their channels in the description. So if you're catching this on a replay, you know, shout them out, have a watch. Some great dudes. Ooh, the camera does not like the battery charger being in. Hommachi. All right. I used to come here so I could go to a meeting, but the Rolls-Royce shop is down that way, and I had a coffee here at this Starbucks. Should be able to cross soon. Okay, that's nice that it was lit up when you came through. Yeah, no problem. I actually got tattled on by a security guard to where I work because I was using my phone while walking to work, and I usually just watch the news, or I might be playing Monster Strike, but usually just watch the news. And they told my boss, and my boss told me like, hey, please don't do that. So crazy to think that it's December and less than a month left to do. Yeah, I'm still processing that we're like not in like 1999. I can't imagine that it's almost 2022. I used to base my year on when I could go back to the United States and have Christmas or summer with my family, and right now that's 2 years gone. It's really letting time slip. There must be a burger place. Oh, Hard Rock used to be over there and is gone now. So, rip Hard Rock. Check this out. That is a black and white 7-Eleven. I've never seen a black and white 7-Eleven before. They always have that green and yellow look to them. Let's see if I can tie my shoe for the third time. Wow, you guys look at not this guy's butt. My hands are so cold I can't feel the shoelaces. Ugh. I believe there's a really cool kendo shop, Bogia-san, in this building. I haven't been there in some time though. Nice little outside decorations. Kid getting their picture taken. Give it a jog so this truck driver can go. Okay, so there is more than one black and white one. I'm sure there's like a Oshare level or something. It's so hard to walk by all these Starbucks and not get a coffee. Do the 753 Shichigo-san photos with my daughter soon in a kimono, but other than that, I don't know what's happening past tomorrow. YouTube, yeah, doing YouTube. This is actually quite a lot of lights. What about you, Lido? A little bit of Lido. A little bit of Japan. You guys know, while using the Prism app, is there any way to tell what battery you have left without leaving? There's the McLaren store, has a Christmas tree. Am I really on the wrong side of the road? It looks like Ferrari doesn't have anything. Oh, sorry, that's the Lamborghini shop, not Ferrari. Okay, I might have to keep a lookout for the percentage. Sure. I've never been snowboarding or skiing in Japan. I've actually haven't been since I was about 14 because I wear a size 33 shoe, like 33 centimeter shoe, and there just isn't ski boots or harnesses or anything in my size. I was right. Ferrari does have their stuff out. They have their tree. Yeah, I was talking to my wife. I'm really thinking I'm gonna upgrade. I really think I'm gonna go with the iPhone 13 Pro. This train is bound for Namba with stops in Shin Imamiya. Please stand behind the yellow line. That's what it says at this station. I wonder if Tesla has any Christmas decorations. Harry Winston, know nothing of high-end. They have their Christmas stuff out. Definitely gonna need a hand warmer for the train ride home. Tesla, people looking. Unibody. Nope. No tree yet. After last month where I needed to pay for extra data, I need to upgrade to a unlimited package. 50 gigs a month is just not enough. Almost to Dontonburi. More unagi. I really would like to know how many miles of lights there are. Rolex has their Christmas stuff. Another thing I will never have. I actually got capped on my data the last 2 months, and it was very, very annoying. The first month I got capped the day before it reset. The next month was like 3 days before. So I've been trying to mitigate the data usage by dropping everything to 240p, but it's just not enjoyable to watch stuff. Actually, when I get done with this stream and I ride the train home for an hour, I'm gonna watch Hawkeye and hopefully watch it in highest quality possible. Are you guys interested in Marvel movies and superhero stuff? Shinsaibashi. I have SoftBank. The problem for me is that SoftBank is like what my whole family is on, so I can't change. Is it expensive to use SoftBank? Yeah, I have 3 little kids, so Disney is like a lifesaver at times. All the big stores redone. I might actually cross here. Have you ever been to the burrito place over here, Alito? El Zocalo? It's really, really fantastic. Ugh. Hermes. Yeah, Hawkeye came out last week with 2 episodes. This week's episode should have come out 5 p.m. Japan time. I used to come here at least once a week to go behind the OPQ building, because that's where the monster, you could log in and get like free monster upgrades and sometimes free monsters if you just visited the shop. And got killed and you could only play in Japanese. There were people in like different log in, get the event, and then share the code with them. Okay, I might have to look at that because I think I'm paying $7,800 right now, and I own my phone, so I'll have to look at that. Shang-Chi, it's like one of the best Marvel 5 Marvel movies. I would put it in the top 5 for me, maybe. Here's the Puma store where I bought my wife's BTS sneakers. They're gone now. Dune is fantastic. It is. If you can, go see it in IMAX. It's 100% worth going to IMAX. You really can't compare it. It's interesting that you guys will watch stuff together. My wife and I watch almost nothing together. Just complete different interests. We recently started watching Full House together on our Netflix with our kids, and she enjoys that. But niece, and it's just so hard to listen to another Asian language and then need to read Japanese at the same time. Yeah. I actually, on HBO Max, I have a 4K screen, and I kind of regret it. My dad and brother saw it in IMAX in the States and then watched it on HBO Max, and then my friends here went and saw IMAX, and they all said I really messed up, but I don't have time to get up to Expo City to rewatch a 3-hour movie. Oh, Johnny Kimchi, JK. We're almost to Namba. The walk has been going for a while. I think you can watch Squid Game like that. I only watched it in Korean. I watched it with English subtitles. There's no way I could have done it with Japanese subtitles. Like, too much would have been lost for sure. I was actually watching some reactors that started watching the Squid Game but only using the dub, and then people were like, we're gonna unsubscribe from you if you keep watching the dub. And they're like, okay, our mistake. Oh, maybe I'm gonna have to look at the app on my way home. See if I can get onto that unlimited goodness. The hub, Shinsaibashi, the place where foreigners go. I've actually watched a lot of football matches here with friends. When Japan played Argentina and I went there with my 2 Argentinian friends, it was really awkward. Wow, hour and 15 minutes already. It's crazy fast. I mean, it was people in the comments that were like just angry that they were watching the dub, because the dub for Squid Game is like really bad. And the whole thing of like, you know, you should watch something in its own language because the voice acting is part of the production thing. Here's a bunch of people about to be sad as the bike collector is here just picking up people's bikes. I actually talked to some friends who are Korean or like speak Korean, and they said that even the subtitles don't do it justice. There's stuff, nuances left in translation. But yeah, Johnny, there's a lot of people out for a Wednesday. Ooh. Pastry machines getting installed. You guys need anything from the butcher? Some wagyu, some dumplings, sausage. Oh my goodness, this curry smells ridiculously good. Oh wow, so yeah. I'm gonna link you in the description there. So if anybody can catch on to this live stream later and rewatch, maybe they can check out that live stream. Finally made it back to more Christmas lights. Really glad that Black Friday battery pack came through. Right here is one of the saddest things ever for me is this Namba Hit building. Used to have one of the best Mexican food restaurants I've ever been to, like America or Japan, and they closed down because they just never had like any business. It was happy hour every hour. Hotel Royal Classica. Get guys done have you guys done the Pokemon donuts that are at the Mr. Donuts? My friend suggested that I make a video on that, but I really don't like Mr. Donuts. But it might be a good video to do a taste test and try. All right. Just yeah, actually the place, the taco place is called El Torito. There's one in Tokyo. Krispy Kreme is from North Carolina, and I grew up on Krispy Kreme, so any donut other than Krispy Kreme just oh wow, they've got like seats outside for people. Smoking zone. But I have such and they are having some food thing. In Namba now. I need to flip that, but thank you guys for joining, and anybody else who's made it this far. I walked from Umeda to Namba. It took about an hour and 20 minutes obeying all the traffic signs and stuff, and saw lots of nice Christmas lights, and my gimbal is giving up. see you guys in another one. Thanks for joining, guys, and yeah, see you in the next live stream or video. Bye.